Hey Clashers, it's day number 3 for the Clan War League, and take a look at this lineup I was thrown into. I mean, it's a mix of different Clash legends. It's kinda crazy overall, but as well what is crazy, we have already lost the first day. I have failed, Stars and Leo, we all failed. And one thing which makes me even more angry, I failed on my own base, running into my own stupid Tesla bait, where I am throwing the fireball into the Tesla. I was so mad when doing this attack. So, my lesson is learned though. Fireball is risky. So what we're going to do instead today, yes, that's right, since Clan War League is played in normal mode, we're just going to play dragons, and then if things are going well and I'm collecting maybe some confidence, then I might throw in a fireball at the end of the day to really get some risk back. But hey, let's get things started with the base number 3 on this one. So the plan over here is as following. I want to have a nice not fireball, sorry, a flame flinger on this far right side to take down some of those defenses. I can take down the mortar with rocket loons and such. I will send my king and queen from this bottom side to take down those defenses. I can distract them, which means with totems and everything. And then we're going to send in the dragons from the bottom right side right into the core. We can use the Eternal Tome whenever we want and distract the entire backend. That is pretty much the entire concept of this. So let's dive in and let's see if I can make it work. But I guess the more risky part about this tag is that I'm not using dragons too often, okay? So let's just find out together if it works or not. So what I'm going to do first is I will send in the Flame Flinger from this far right side. I want to at least get some of those defenses in. I know that there's a Leroy champ and such, so we might not get too far into the base, but as long as we get the far right corner, I think we're good to go. So for that, we have to double check the range here, and then let's use the Flame Flinger just like this. Tesla. Let's take down the Tesla. That's good. So that's already looking solid. We can then later on use the Bay Dragon to funnel. But as well, I think, can we already target right? I'm not sure, but we have to use all 3 rocket loons right now to take down the mortar. Just like that. Okay, we have taken some more damage. Is this already... It's not. Okay, the Roy Champ is not in range. This has to be so close, but hey, it's fine. Now let's use the Bay Dragon to funnel, and then we can send in our dragons. We get ready. I would like to maybe snipe the sweeper up here, so let's see if I can somehow get this right. That would be amazing. Oh my, I think this will be kind of tricky. Let's see. So I think like this. Oh, we got the sweeper. Let's go. Let's send the king in here. Let's use the totem though. Totem here, totem there. Dragons are in. Everything else is in. Hopefully the should get pushed back. Oh wow. Okay. That's kind of not great. Let's distract this here. So the king is getting pushed in. That's good. I think we use the overgrowth right now on the sweeper so we can push quicker into the core. Now the tome ability, so we can get pushed even faster in here. We can distract those things, like this one. So we have the fire mites going onto that. We can use... When do we use the... I'm not sure yet exactly when we're going to use the minion press ability. Maybe now? Yep, we covered the entire left side. I think that's pretty solid. I'm not sure what exactly is alive. Let's block those bombs from the bomb hive. We can block this one right here, so that's good. Archer already at the top. That's as well, I think, quite solid. And now let's just hope for the back end. There's a lot of splash, so we have to get those totems in, that the Super Wizard Tower is not firing at our nearly dead dragon, so we need to distract that, that's for sure. Left side is looking good because we have our heroes over there. Let's distract again. Those dragons are suffering quite a bit. I'm sorry. But no, it's fine, it's fine. The super minions from the Clan Castle, the dragons with the last couple of hit points. It is good to go. Let's go. I was a little bit scared with like not being too familiar with the strategy, but overall it worked great, to be honest. I mean, base is crushed, even though the Flame Flinger did not 100% work with the Tesla and such, but hey, I'm good with a 3-star. That's completely fine because let's keep smashing. So let's get some more confidence in because I do not want to fail again in this Clan War League. I like this one fail. Okay, it happened. I have to like forget about it somehow, even though I'm still annoyed that I defended myself. But the next thing for us is the next base, the next attack. And then if this works, we're doing one Fireball Meteor attack. And I just hope that I do not find another Troll Tesla. That is like what I'm hoping for. But for now, the plan here, again, is straightforward. I would call it I guess, simple with this approach, with this strategy. So what we're going to do is I will use the Flame Flinger on the far left side this time around, so kind of exactly out of range of this Archer Tower. So I'm getting the Archer Tower, I will get the Super Wizard Tower, the Queen should be out of range, and the next target should be the Expo. So we can use the totem exactly on the left corner of this gold mine, right here, because nothing else will cover it. This Expo takes around 40 seconds or something, I think a little bit more than 40 seconds to take it out, and this would allow my Flame Flinger then to take down the entire rest of this part of the base. Then we're going to send in our King and Queen from the top side. I would like to snipe this sweeper right here, the right one, because I will enter with the dragons then in between our 2 opening points. And I just don't want to have the sweeper pointing to that direction. That's pretty much it. The Fire Spitters are always like 50-50 if they pointed to the right or the wrong direction. If they would have pointed into the tunnel direction, I think I would have just flipped the plan, or we go in from the bottom side. But on this one, Hero Bell on the back end, I think the Hero Bell is quite overrated a lot of times, but hey, let's see how this goes. So the plan is ready, our army is ready. I am not ready, but we're still going in because I want to get those attacks in. Let's see. So first off, the range here. I will use maybe a Test Archer this time around, so we do not run into a Tessa right away. So like Archer, no Tessa, that's appreciated, so that's great. We can already then again check with another Archer. No Tessa, at least on that side. Okay, that's good. Then let this work a little bit. As soon as the Wizard Tower is gone, we're going to use then use the Totem, as I said, on the left side of this gold mine, which is going down right now. The splash of the Flame Flinger might as well already take a lot of hit points from that Queen, which is good for us. And then we're going to start. To be honest, I do not want to wait too long, so I already should figure out the angle. I maybe this side. Yeah, I think I would try to snipe it over the Dark Elixir Drill. I think that's better. But hey. So, come on. Okay, now let's deploy this. So it's tanked. At this point on, let's get things started. So let's do it like this. Okay. Everything works as intended on the left side. That's good. Now the giant arrow. We got the sweeper. Oh, I'm the sniper. Let's go. Turning into Robin Hood. Okay. Now let's get some tanking in. Tanking this, tanking that. We are looking good. This left side is looking good as well. The Archqueen even went down, which is obviously quite amazing, so that's good. Let's just try even more things. With this strategy, in my opinion, it's just so important, by the way. You need to as well protect your heroes with your totems. Do not invest the totems only for your dragons, but as well for your heroes so they're surviving the flank. That's, in my opinion, quite important for the success of this strategy. So again, let's just keep pushing. We have another totem, I think, right here for the defending royal champion. I have the overgrowth as well. I don't even know where to use it on this one. I will just, I guess, swag it because I literally don't know where I should use it at this point. I think everything is kind of like tanked or not doing anything. So yeah, let's just send everything else in here and we're good to go. This base is completely crushed. We have King ability left. This was way more overpowering than what we had with the first attack. And as well, another thing here is really that with those type of bases, the better they're upgraded, the worse this strategy becomes, even if you can really master it. This is something you need to be aware of. And where I feel like the totem spell in general is like really well balanced, because as soon as the legend modifier is getting added, this spell is kind of starting to struggle. So yeah. But hey, this means now we're 2 out of 2. Let's now bring some risk in, because we're going to send in the fireball. Okay, and I'm trying to play the safest fireball possible, and I will try to as well explain what you have to look out for when you're trying to make your fireball as safe as possible. For the plan overall, it's straightforward. I would say it's quite simple. We just want to fireball onto this ricochet cannon, and then just get the entire compartment and send the Meteor Golems into the town hall pretty much, overgrowth the core, and then on the back end taking everything out. That's the overall concept here. What exactly do you have to look out for if you're trying to make the fireball as safe as possible, and at the same time not trying to invest the entire base? So on this one, what I'm going to try to do is I would try to send my my warden in between the gold mine and the dark, like in between the barracks. What is important here is that this mortar is 1 tile ahead of this ricochet cannon. So I need to turn this mortar invisible, and we as well need to make sure that any test tunes I'm deploying, any boogers which are spawning are attacking a building and they are locked in place, so they cannot by accident trigger a Tesla or something. With that being said, the army is ready. I'm as well thinking that I'm ready, so let's go in and hopefully collect another 3-star for us and end this Clan War League. So on this one, let's try to figure out, as I said, exactly in front of the ricochet cannon, because that's what we're going to try to fireball. I want to send in a test loon. Then the warden heals a little bit to the left, so the super wizard tower is not going to make any annoying thing. As well with the invis, we have to be careful, because I will try to invis only the mortar with not too many buildings around. Fireball now, so that's good. I think one earthquake would have probably been enough, but hey, it's whatever. And now let's get things started down here as soon as those skeletons are gone, with the queen as well. Just like that. One totem, king, and as well the royal champ. By now, by the way, I switched to the rocket spear. It is stronger. The reason why I didn't use it in the beginning, there's just one reason to be honest, is that if you're not paying attention on where the royal champion is, she's just going to go down without the Hawk Rider puppet, because she has the rocket spear and that is not really protecting her too much. She's just going to fall behind. That's like the clutch or important thing in general. So yeah, just so you know. Now let's overgrowth the core. So that's, I think, a nice play. But again, we need to keep track of the royal champion. I think we're using her ability right now, so she's staying safe. Can like get some more hit points back. Let's see if there's a furnace in there. So let's use the poison. And this otherwise is looking pretty solid. As soon as things in the core are going to wake up again, we can then invest the rage. We can invest everything we want with this queen ability. So let's do that right here. Let's use the freeze. Let's use the distraction again. So my royal champion was about to say stay safe, but I guess she's going to go down. But at this point, I think the base is already done. I mean, yeah, it's not going to make any difference anymore. This base is done. I think the plan overall was quite nice. Let's use the king ability to get through the monolith and everything around there quicker. And we got us a nice 3-star. Let's go. This is how it should have looked like in the first attack. Oh my. I think I have not been as tilted about a fail in a long time. Especially because it's normal mode. And you feel like, okay, if you're tripling a lot on legend modifier, normal mode should be easy. And it should be. But it's hard if you miss the fireball, like one of the most crucial things, right? So I was so tilted, but at the end of the day, luckily, I guess, for then my mental or something, others still failed as well. So yeah, it was not on me that we lost this first match. But hey, this means some nice attacks are in. Let me know if you would like to see more of the Clan War League, because we have some insane other teams in our group as well. And I think that's going to be some nice future Clan War League videos. But it is for now. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.